Hi, I'm Dave Clubine. We're at my home here today and taking a look at some of my watercolors. I've been painting for many years, over 30 years in watercolor commissions for people. My subject and my interest area is mostly heritage type of homes, buildings, institutions, as well as landscapes. Here is a current work that I'm working on right now. It's a 20-inch by 16-inch watercolor of Central United Church in Unionville. I try and capture a lot of photographs from different angles so that I can understand the details that are involved here. So that gives you an idea of some of my reference material. So just to talk a little bit about process, I start out with a sketch, use an HB or a 2H pencil on this, and the size of this particular one is twice the size of the original photographs that I'm working from. So that makes things fairly easy as far as figuring out the dimensions and how it's going to all lay out perspective wise. After the sketch is finished, I block off the trees and the building itself, and then I airbrush in the sky, and that doesn't take too long. After that, I lay down the initial wash, which is what you can see here, the trees and the building. And it is just one layer of light watercolor using basic colors there. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to go on top of the basic layer with a second layer and add details. I will then go back over and accent everything with the shadows and the highlights and the things that will make it a little more real. So once I finish the walls here and the bricks, and I'll work on the roof and of course the trees and try and capture the details there. I like to have a lot of contrast, and that helps with the shadows and understanding how it should look. Years ago I took some evening courses at OCAD, and one of them was technical illustration, so I could have an understanding. I had a love for doing architecture, and I wanted to understand how this worked and how to be able to do accurate drawings and understand perspectives and all those kinds of things. So that was a helpful course. And then later on I took a watercolor illustration as well in one of the courses that they offered, and that helped me understand how to combine some of the properties of working with watercolors and how you can know the details can be captured, but also to know when to not go too far in some of your paintings, to be able to know when to stop in terms of watercolors, so that you could end up with something fairly accurate as a result. So I learned some of that when I was taking those evening courses, and that has helped me through the years, and then through just repetitiveness, doing commissions for people and continuing to apply those processes again and again and again, and try to get to a point where it turns out okay.